was spent on the cover art for Houses of the Holy.
Yeah, they had a lot of trouble on the processing the darn thing. The colours employed in the pools, because it was taken on the Giant's Causeway with two children, and they just made a collage up of the two children, and then they hand tinted the cover, and there were like these rainbow colours in the pools, and they kept getting they didn't lose the colours in the pools, but they get the sky to red, so that the focal point was the sky instead of anything else. The balance was all wrong, you know.
Who designed that?
It was hypnosis. We got it all together, but it was like a discussion job on it.
Did Robert come in with lyrics for it?
Well, I mean, he got his lyric book out and tried to fuse, where it could be done and where it couldn't. It was done in such a way as to, just wrote new ones.
Yeah. Is that the way you usually work?
Yeah. And things usually build as well. Yeah.
Is there a lot of sort of changing of the lyrics during sessions?
Sometimes. Depends on the number. Sometimes things are cut and dry, like the Rain song.
Right.
Why I said we like it to be like this, unless there's any violent complaints. It's usually done like that, The song we made is the same was like an instrumental at one point as well. It was going to be like, we used to call it the overture.
Was that just when it was an idea, or did you actually do it as a...
No, when it was...
No,
when we'd first done it. Don't forget, I couldn't play both parts at once. When I put the guitar on, the lead guitar part, I just did it in... I remember did the 12 strings. I doubled the 12 strings. Lost the original guitar altogether because it really sounded weak. And I just put on this guitar, and I just played from beginning to end, But then the, it sort of became a song instead.
Once it's a song and on the album, you sort of have to adapt to the stage anyway with one guitar.
Sure. Then it becomes a challenge, a real challenge. In some cases, like Achilles is like the classic.
Yeah.
It's a classic one. I mean, when Ronnie Wood and Keith Richards came to hear us play, Keith Richards said, "Do you want to get another guitarist?" He said, "You're rapidly becoming known as the most overworked guitarist in these things." Which I thought was quite amusing.
So true.
Yeah, because it is really. I must have. There are times when I'd love to be able to get another guitar, but it just wouldn't look right, really, would it?
No.
People have just got this thing, this transfix that it's a four-man band. Well, we get by all right anyway.
I think so.
Yeah.
Were there any particular circumstances that Houses of Holy were recorded under? And how long did it take?
Not that long. Not that long, really. Over a period of time again, studio availability and all that. That was just a problem. Having to go in whenever one could get in,
How did the title come about? Was that your idea or the whole band?
Well, we'd done the track at the time, Houses of the Holy. We did quite a lot of tracks around that time. The Rover was done at that time too. Well, I guess Down by the Seaside was one that was left off of that, don't you? Yeah.
There seemed to be a lot of sort of jokes and sort of exhibiting maybe more of a sense of humor on Houses of Holy, I think.
What with?
before. Oh, sort of Jamaica, particularly. I mean, did you expect? So the title was a bit of a.
Oh, it's not a musical joke. You probably
No, I didn't mean that one.
My wife's gone abroad. Jamaica? No, she went to learn the chord.
Right. Yeah. Did you expect, people would get it? Because I know a lot of
No.
people calling the song.
No, because it-
Diamac or whatever.
No. I didn't expect people not to get it. No, I thought it was pretty obvious. But I mean, especially as it had like reggae shades. It was like a cross between reggae and a 50s number, really. Poor Little Fool. And some of those Benny King things, I don't know.
When I was talking about the humor on the album, also, the crunch was obviously, in a way, a joke track. It was
Yeah.
Where's the Bridge?
Well, also because it's that was one where Bonzo started playing the drums. Josie came next on the bass and started playing that, and then I started playing the guitar. And it's exactly like that, as quick as that, as it is on the record, And I put the middle eight into it and everything. It was, at the time, it seemed to be undanceable because it keeps crossing from the on to the offbeat, as opposed to the James Brown type things, which are very, they're what they are. They're the classic danceable things, so you can't help but want to move when you hear that stuff. So that's why we call it the crunge, like an absurd dance. It's even talk of putting footsteps, on the back of the album. It's not the sort of number you could dance to, really, but it has the appearance of having that James Brown sort of stooge. It's the usual thing. Things aren't quite what they seem.